This is part 4, I believe. So this is going to be all my eye products. So that includes false lashes, eyeliner, mascara, and like single eyeshadows. So let's just jump in. Since my lashes are on top, we're going to do that first. All right. This is a really old pack, and the top ones aren't even from the pack, it's from another thing. So this is just time, these are just old and these are going to be thrown away, but I do like the Salon Perfect Demi Wispies. I like any of the Demi Wispies. And then this is, I really like Kiss lashes, and this was the Daisy. These were the Daisy lashes. These are very fluttery but kind of on the natural side. So I liked these, but they're just, it's time to be tossed. These are the lashes I bought for my Natalie Wood tutorial. So these are Ardell 106s. And I think they're very, if you want a dramatic lash, these are really good. But I've only used them once, so they're not, you know, ready to be tossed, but they're just not my particular style. I like something a little more wispy. So these I'm going to get rid of as well. And then this is the Ardell Wispies, not the Demi Wispies. And this came with the glue and like little tweezers. And I'm gonna keep the tweezers, but these are just ready to be tossed. And then I just bought these to have in stock. So these are the Kiss 11, but they look very similar to Demi Wispies. So, oh, and I just realized these came with tweezers as well. So this is the only pair or pack I'm keeping. The rest are just old and used and ready to be thrown in the trash. Let's do brow products. That's also included in here. Alright, so I don't have many brow products, and I prefer like a pencil form. Excuse me. So here are my 2 brow gels, and NYX has my favorite brow products. So this is the Tinted Brow Mascara in Chocolate, and this is actually my second tube, so I'm keeping this. Same with the Control Freak, so if I want a clear brow gel, this is what I use instead. And then I have my Anastasia Brow Definer in Auburn. I love this, but I've been like refavoring the NYX Micro Brow because for a while I liked how large the pencil point was on here, but now I'm kind of liking the smaller one. So I kind of go back and forth between these two. And my NYX is in Auburn as well. And then I have my Laura Mercier eyebrow pencil in Auburn, and this is actually a really good product. Mine is kind of dried out, so I'm gonna get rid of it, but I do, you know, recommend this product. It's really good. So I'm only getting rid of one thing, but that's because it's old and dried, not because I don't like it. And now we will do eyeliner. Alright, I decided to include my like eyeshadow pencils as well. So let's just get in. This is my L'Oreal lacquer liner, or Infallible lacquer liner in Blackest Black. I don't use gel liner that often, but I do like this, and it doesn't seem to be dried out, so I'm going to keep it. And this is actually like sample's the wrong word, but it was I guess a free gift from Bobbi Brown, the ultra fine eyeliner pencil, so I like using them together. So I kind of just keep those together, but I'm keeping that. My 2 Lancome. Whoop. Alright, these are my two Lancome eyeliners. The blue one is Côte d'Azur, and then the black one is Noir Intense. And these are like deluxe sizes. I got them in a little kit that had one of the mascaras and mascara primers, which you'll see in a second, in it. And I really like these for a pencil. They're very creamy. And I like having a blue like this on hand on the off chance I will use it. It's every now and then I will. And the black is really nice. So those are staying. This was also part of my birthday gift from Sephora. So it's the Marc Jacobs liner. And this I love for tight lining because it's just so creamy. So that I'm keeping. This is my Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On eye pencil in Perversion. I also love this as well. It's very black and it does stay in place. And this is actually a lot of eyeliner for me because I don't always wear eyeliner. This is one of my favorites. It's the Elizabeth Arden Precision Glide Eyeliner Crayon or whatnot in Black Velvet. This is awesome for the waterline because it stays in place. So a lot of these are similar, but I like them all. And then I have, this is a Jordana eyeliner in Tantalizing Teal, and I just wanted a teal color, and it's really pretty. So I'm just keeping that. And then here are my, let me put that aside. Here are my liquid liners. I like the Mega Liner from Wet n Wild. And like I said, I like to have this kind of blue around, but it's just dried out. So I'm gonna have to toss that. And then these, I used maybe the white one once. So I feel like that would be handy to have around, maybe like around Halloween. So I'm gonna keep the white and pass along these two colors because I never used them and they were limited edition. All right, and then here are my black liquid liners. This is from NYC, and this is nice. I just don't know if it's, yeah. It still seems to be good. So I'm gonna keep that. Here is my all-time favorite liquid liner, and this is the Kat Von D Tattoo Liner in Trooper. My last series I did, I had to get rid of mine because it was dried out, but I have since then replaced it, so this is staying. And then this is the Physicians Formula Eye Booster, and I heard this was just as good as the Kat Von D. And so I thought it'd be a good dupe, and it's a lot like it. So I'm keeping those. And now I have, this is the NYX Wonder Pencil. So I use this for a lot of stuff. I do like sharpen it in between these uses, so because it might sound weird, but I use this to put in my bottom waterline to make my eyes look larger. And I use this as, like if I have a dark lipstick on, I put it around my lips and kind of blend it out just so everything stays in place. So that is one of my favorite products. I'm gonna keep that. Then I have my NYX Jumbo Eye pencils. I have it in Black Bean, Yogurt, and Milk. These are good eye bases, so I'm keeping these. Same with this. This is a really good eye base and good for the bottom waterline. Then I have this Maybelline Color Tattoo crayon in Gray Crystal, and I just never seem to use this. I like the color, but now that I look at it, it's like I want to keep it, but I never use it. So I'm going to pass this along. And then these, I actually, if you watched my Dupe or Dead video, we're in that. And I highly recommend, if you like the Laura Mercier caviar sticks, which I have in rose gold and amethyst. Those are my two favorites. I'm definitely keeping those. But if you don't want to spend, I think like $28 for one eye pencil, go to the drugstore and get the Rimmel Scandalized eyeshadow stick. Bluffing is is very similar to amethyst, and what is it? Bulletproof Beige is really similar to rose gold, and these last just as long as the Laura Mercier, so I'm keeping those as well. So all I ended up getting rid of are these 4 items, but I truly love everything I've kept. All right, now we're gonna do mascara. All right, so I can't seem to find it, but I have like a sample size of the They're Real tinted primer. So I've been using that before I open this one up, but I do like that, so that is staying. I have a They're Real mascara, which I have used, but it sounds, actually doesn't sound completely dried, so I am gonna keep that. This is the NYX Proof It Water Mascara Top Coat. This is fairly new to me, so I haven't formed an opinion on this yet, so that is staying. My Tarte Lights Camera Lashes I really like, and I just opened up this tube, so this is like the one I use the most right now. And I just love, I like brushes, traditional brushes like this. So, oops, that is staying. I just got this. It was a buy one get one free like double pack, and it's the Rimmel Scandalized Retro Glam. And I heard this was a dupe for the Better Than Sex mascara, so I am keeping that, and because I literally just bought it the other day. Speaking of the Better Than Sex, I have this one, this deluxe size, and I do like it, although I have noticed it sometimes flakes on me. So I'm gonna use this until it dries out. I also have the waterproof version, which I don't know where that is either. I don't know why I keep losing my makeup, which I'm gonna keep as well. Then I got this, I think with some points from Sephora, the Tarteist Lash Paint, and this like is so weird. It like pulls open, it doesn't twist open, and it's a rubber bristle brush, and I don't know, I'm just not a big fan of it, and I think it has to do with the rubber bristles. There are some mascaras with rubber bristles that I use and like, but not this one. So I've only used this like once, and my sister does not care about germs or anything. I don't have pink eye or anything, so she loves getting mascara samples, so I'm gonna, or at least from me she does. So I'm gonna give that to her. And then this I'm also gonna give to her. I've never opened. I got this. It's just a free sample of the Urban Decay Perversion. I don't remember why I got this, but I'm gonna give that to her. I haven't opened that one. The Smashbox X-Rated mascara, I need to use again, and I like the brush, and it's not dried out, so I'm gonna keep that. And then I have the L'Oreal Telescopic Carbon Black. I just wanted to try this out. I like this more so for my bottom lashes because of how thin and tiny the brush is. So that's what I'm gonna use it for. It doesn't give me like the length and volume I wanted in my top lashes, but it's good for my bottom lashes. So I'm gonna keep that. And then I have this Lancome. Basically it's a eyelash primer. And this one's a white one. And I don't know. I need to use it again. If I'm gonna use it again, if I don't see a difference, I'm gonna toss it. But we'll see. And then this is the same. This is the Lancome Hypnose Drama deluxe sizes. And I know I opened up one of them. I don't remember which, but it's all right. It's not like my favorite mascara, so I'm gonna give these to my sister. I think she'll use them. This is so sad. Look what happened. I dropped this. I have to throw it away now. That is so sad. Well, at least I have my clear brow gel. I'll eventually go pick this up. I kind of want to cry. If you're a makeup lover, you understand. So let me go throw this away and we'll get back to it. All right, so I got rid of 4 mascaras, which I try to go through, like, declutter mascara often, and I try not to open too many at once so they dry out, so they wouldn't dry out. I also have my Duo lash glue, and if it's not dried out, nope, so that's staying. And then I have my liquid eyeshadow. All right, so this is from Jordana. What is it called? The shade is Forever Sand, and it's the Made to Lash liquid eyeshadow. And, well, that was very thick. It's really pretty, but I never find myself using this. So I'm gonna pass that along. Same with the e.l.f. In rose gold. I don't know what the full name is. This is a nice, like, top coat to just add some kind of a sheen to any eyeshadow look, but on its own it doesn't pack that much of a punch, so I'm going to pass that along. I am keeping my Dior Addict because this stuff is the bomb and it sets and dries. Like the other two take forever to set, but this doesn't, and it's so pretty. And I thought maybe that e.l.f. would be a good dupe for it, but it was not. So I'm keeping that. And then this is the Revlon Photo Ready Eye Art. I actually really like this now. It's kind of old, so let's see. Now that side's still good. This doesn't dry as fast as the Dior, but I think to me it dries faster than the e.l.f. one does. And then this is like a little glitter top coat for your shadow. So I like this, so I'm gonna keep that. So I only kept 2. I kept 2 and I got rid of 2. So and now we have single eyeshadows. Alright, here are all my singles. We'll start up top. These are pigments from, they're called Eye Dust from Jessie's Girl. I've only used, these 2 are actually still sealed, and I've only used this one once. Maybe it's the brand, but I just wasn't a big fan of using good pigment. I thought it was just a little too messy, and it could be because I'm just not, it could be because I need to practice, but I never want to pick these up, so these I'm going to get rid of. And then I have the Maybelline Color Tattoos in the pots. So I have, what is this one? Painted Purple. Let's see how that is. It kind of feels a little like borderline dry to me. And I'm really having to pack it on. So I think this is just too old. So that I'm gonna throw away. This is Tough as Taupe. Oh yeah, this is really dry. Yeah, so this has to go as well. This is the thing, like, I don't use cream eyeshadow that much. I don't know why I have so much of it. There's one, like my Benefit one I love, but, so this is, oh, look at that. It's like coming off around the edges. This is barely branded. Yeah, this is, I let these go bad. So all three of my color tattoos, I can't speak, I have to go. All right, this is the Chanel Illusion d'Ombre and Epitante, and this is a discontinued color. I love this. This is so pretty. Look at that. That is for sure staying. And it's really good just to wear on its own. Like, look how pretty that is. I need to wear that soon. So that is staying. I don't know how to describe this because it's kind of a cream, but kind of a mousse. I don't know. The life of this is a lot longer than the color tattoos. So that is staying. I as well go with my last two cream eyeshadows. This is one from e.l.f. in Ain't That Sweet, so it's like this light pink one. I haven't had this that long, but it was like part of my nails are too long to get in here. It was part of a free gift from when I ordered something from e.l.f. I just don't use these, so I'm gonna pass that along as well. Whoop. And then I mentioned my Benefit. I have it in Birthday Suit. This is gorgeous. I love this. Oh, it's still so creamy. This I like either on its own or as a base. So it's just like a nice bronze, like kind of a muted bronze. So that I am definitely keeping. All right, I do have single shadows and a Z palette, but all those are gonna stay. But I will show you when I do my palettes. I have two L'Oreal Color Riche eyeshadows. This one's in Cafe au Lait. So this is like a matte taupe. It's a good crease shade. And this is in Pain au Chocolat. So this is like a metallic taupe with a little more like maybe silvery purple in it. They're both really pretty. So I'm keeping those, and maybe I'll try to figure out how to depot those and put those in my Z palette. Alright, I had to clear some memory. From my camera, so I'm not exactly sure where I left off, but this was my Nomad single that I got in my Ipsy bag. It's a pretty color, but I haven't used it, and I have similar colors in, maybe not exactly, but in the same color family in my Modern Renaissance palette, so I'm gonna give this away. Then I got this in an Ipsy bag as well. It's a Pacifica Trio, and the shades are Skinny Dip, Crush, and Lovely. Honestly, don't know which name goes to which shade, but I really like the Pacifica formula, and this is a nice little trio to take when you travel. So I am gonna keep this. And now here are all my ColourPop, and they consist of both of the Kathleen Lights quads, and it's all mixed up. So I love all these colors, and I know that these are still good because I haven't had them as long. So I am for sure keeping Weenie, Telepathy, and Porter. The only one I'm on the fence about is Midnight, because it's just not a color like black gold. Usually I just don't do. I think it's a little too much for my fair complexion, so I'm actually gonna pass that one along. And then I have, so that was the Where the Night Is palette. This is the Where the Light Is palette, or quad, I'm sorry. So I'm definitely keeping Kathleen Lights, as long as it's still good. I think it is, yeah. So that is for sure staying. Then I have Glow. I pretty much probably gonna keep them all, provided they're still good. This one, let's see. Yeah, that's a good highlight shade as well, like a matte highlight. So I'm gonna keep that. All right, and then I have Cornelius, which is a good crease shade. So let's see. That still seems to be good, so I'm keeping that. And then I've got Blaze. This one's a little cracked, so as long as it still works. Yep, it's still, yep, I'm gonna keep that as well. So I only got rid of one of the color pops. All right, so this is everything I got rid of. So I think I did pretty good, if I do say so myself. So that is it for this round. Next, I guess what are we on? This is part 4. So I have one more part, and that's gonna be on my palettes. So if you're enjoying these declutter videos, give this a thumbs up. Subscribe if you aren't already, and until next time, bye guys.